to flat on our back. So we're going to begin with some just pelvic tilts. So once you get flat, you're going to tuck your feet in, make sure your toes are straight, and then working on eliminating that little space. So we're going to squeeze our glutes, pull our belly in, and just push our back into the floor, keeping our glutes really tight, and then relax. So we're just doing those pelvic tilts. Squeeze the glutes hard, belly in, make sure you can still breathe, and then come back so you have that space back. So just a couple more times. Flatten and relax. Flatten, relax. We're gonna do one more and hold. Ready? Flatten, relax, or flatten, belly in, breathing, hold here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep holding and then just come right up into bridge. And then we'll lower down. So just remembering every time you bridge, you're gonna flatten the back first and then bridging up. So hip bones up to the ceiling, pushing through the heels, and then back down. So just keep it going for about 30 more seconds here. So roll to pelvic tilt and then push through the heels, bridging up. Good. So you should be feeling this in the glutes, nothing in the low back. So if you're feeling in your low back, make sure you're really squeezing those glutes hard. Good, 10 seconds. Okay, do one more. Good, all right, we're gonna continue warming up the glutes. So I want you to turn onto your side. We'll just start with some clamshells. So I like to do, call this the Hollywood pose. I'm gonna tuck my knees up, keeping my feet together. So I wanna make sure my hips aren't rolling backwards. So I'm gonna keep my hand on my hip, belly strong, and then just open that top leg. So right here, we're gonna go for about 30 seconds on this side. So we're gonna go to a straight leg raise right from here. So we're opening that top leg, hips stay steady, belly in. 5 seconds, then we're gonna straighten out the legs. And stop, straighten them, flex the toes, pick the heel up. Now lift and lower that top leg. So you should feel this here. My toe is straight. So a lot of times I'll see people do this. When you turn your toe like that, you change the muscle, you go into your quad. So I want us to stay right here. Stomach strong. We're gonna go to the lower leg, and then we'll switch sides. Ready? One more. So now, put this foot over the top, flex in the bottom foot, you're gonna lift the lower leg. So my leg is straight. This is just offsetting my body weight a little bit. Doing the inside thigh of that bottom leg. 15 more seconds. Good, just remember to pull your belly in tight. 2 more. And stop. Now I want you to spin, or you can flip over. I'm gonna spin around so you can still see me. And we're gonna start with the clamshells on the other side. So tuck those knees up. Again, hand on your hip. Ready? Open the knees. So it really is, sometimes you wanna do this maybe against your couch. We wanna make sure that you're not rolling backwards and opening. So bigger isn't always better on these exercises. We want to fatigue the glute. Keeping the core engaged, 10 seconds. Then we do that top leg straight. One more. Now straighten them. Flex the toes up, pick the heel up, nice and slowly. Again, keeping this top hand on your hip to make sure that your hips do not go front to back. They're gonna stay nice and steady. So you're gonna pull your belly in tight, just a little bit of a leg lift and lower. Take a look at your toe. Make sure it is pointed straight forward or slightly down towards the floor. One more. Okay, put that top leg on the floor, flex the bottom leg, and lift. Nice job. lift and lower. Good. Keep the belly in. So this is your adductor on the bottom leg doing the work. We're just trying to get this top leg out of the way. Almost there, 5 seconds. And one more, and rest. Okay, we're gonna start our work. So we're gonna do all those exercises again, one more time. So flip onto your back. We'll go back to pelvic tilting. So squeeze those glutes and flatten. Good. So we're just gonna do this for about 15 seconds, and then we'll go right into our bridges. So just practicing that pelvic tilt. So it is glute squeeze, hip bones roll up towards your chin, belly holds, and then relax. One more time, squeeze, hold from here, take it up to bridge and lower. So pelvic tilt first, and then coming into the bridge. Couple things to remember, this is glutes, core. I like to push through my heels, kind of focus on the heels. That's how we activate our glutes. 10 more seconds. Good, almost there. One more time. All right, turn over onto one side. Knees up, ready to clamshell. Feet touch, hand on your hip, stomach in, lift that top knee. Good, just nice and easy, little motion. So making this harder would be by putting a band. You can put a resistant band around your thighs to make this more challenging. When we get to the next one, you would move it down to your ankles. 10 seconds. One more. Straighten them out. Flex those feet up. Stomach tight and lift that top leg. So again, nice and slowly. And again, remembering bigger is not better, especially on this one. This is one I probably see people do incorrectly most commonly. So I'll see people really like get that leg way up. So not really doing what we want. We want this muscle working right here at our hip. 2 more. 1 more. Place that top leg on the ground, flex the bottom foot, and lift the bottom leg up. Good. Get that bottom inner thigh going, bottom leg. Remember the core. So again, we don't want any rocking going with our hips. 15 seconds. Two more. 1 and 2. Ready? Switching sides. Oops, here's my water. Turn over. Tuck those knees up. Get ready to do our clamshells. So knees up, feet together, belly in, hand on your hip, and go. Open. Good, so hopefully you should be getting some fatigued glutes by now. If not, you definitely need to find a band. 10 seconds. One more. Straighten them. Flex your toes up. Lift that heel. Up and down. Good. Keep that hand right here on that hip. We want no front to back motion. Just that leg raising. Nice and controlled. So again, this is where the band would go around your ankles if you wanted a little bit more resistance. Definitely make it more challenging. Maybe one more. Place that top foot on the ground. Ready? Bottom leg. So see how my foot is flexed on that bottom leg. Flex the toe. Pull the stomach tight. Good. Raise and lower. 15 seconds. Almost finished with our little warm up here. Glutes should be nice and ready. Okay, last 2. 1. And stop. All right, roll over to the ground. So then just hug your knees to your chest for a second. Do a little mini stretch. those glutes stretched out. And then put your foot up, do a little figure 4. And then switch, figure 4 on the other side. All right, so next one is called a McGill crunch. So you're gonna straighten your right leg, keep your left leg bent. So we're going to, and that kind of causes our back to come off the mat. So what I want you to do is bring your hands to your head, and then you're gonna pelvic tilt. So I'm gonna pull my stomach and push my back into the floor. So I'm pushing through this heel, and I'm gonna lift and lower. Okay, so we're gonna do 30 seconds with our left knee bent, 30 seconds with our right knee bent. So the really important part is that you're gonna drive this low back into the floor. You're gonna lead with your chin and crunch. Ready? Here we go. Tilt, now go. So I'm holding my pelvic tilt, leading with the chin, raising that head up and down. Good, so drive your left heel into the ground. Take it slowly. Hold the belly in tight. Shin comes to the ceiling. 10 seconds till we switch legs. One more. Switch your feet. Pelvic tilt again and keep going. Good, supporting your head, your fingers. Chin goes to the ceiling. Nice work, 15 seconds. One more. Good, and lower. Now, we're gonna go back to regular bridge. So we'll take about 15 seconds each time we transition. So we're gonna go on for 45, off for 15. So coming into bridge now, pelvic tilt, squeeze the glutes, bridging up and down, and go. So we go up, hold at the top, come down, reset. So up and hold, down and reset. So it's 45 seconds on. Good. Making sure that you are holding that pelvic tilt, really squeezing the glutes. Take your time. Nice work. 15 seconds to go. Two more. One more. Lower down. We're going to take it to reverse crunch next. So bring your feet up. You're going to grab behind your knees like this. Flex your feet. So we go like this. We crunch into a ball. And then I want you to tap your feet to the floor. So we're going to go in and out like that. All right. Get ready. 45 seconds. And go. So it's crunch. And then tap. Crunch. And tap. So take your time. No rush. We're going for 45 seconds. So I'm tapping my elbows to my knees when I crunch into that ball. Nice work. Take your time. Ten more seconds. One more. And rest. All right, grab those knees, rocking it out. We're gonna do bicycle next. So we're gonna begin with slow motion bicycle. So grab your right knee, extend your left leg. Good, bring the left knee in, extend the right leg. So going slowly for the first 15 seconds like this. So getting that kind of stretch going. We'll get ready to go regular speed. Okay, both knees in. Ready? Hands at your ears. 30 seconds and go. Bicycle. Right there. 15 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Grab behind your knees, legs in the air. We're gonna do the same thing with a straight leg. So belly in, grab both hands on your right leg, lower slowly with the left. Come back, both hands on the left leg, lower the right. So we're gonna keep going like this, slow motion for 15 more seconds, and then we go hands to the floor, legs up and down. All right, on this one, stop at the top, place the hands to the floor, now go, legs up and down. So a couple things about this, bent legs would be easier, both legs harder. So whatever is best for you, but I don't want your hands under to wedge. Try to do this, hands on the floor. 10 seconds. Two more. And rest. All right. Go ahead and sit up. We're going to turn over and do bird dog and then plank. So turning over here, bird dog. We're going to go shoulders down, hands directly under our chest. We're going to do opposite arm, opposite leg, and a couple things about bird dog. So watch this. So my toe is flexed, my palm is in, and I'm going to look straight down. So a lot of times people will bend their leg or their arm will go out. There's lots of crazy things that happen. So make sure that you check your toe position. Should be pointed at the floor, palm in. All right, get ready. So I'm going to turn here so I can see the clock. Shoulders down, hands under. You can always be on knuckles. Ready? And go. So it's opposite. Hold. Come back. Set the shoulders. Other side. So my toe is flexed, palm is in. Nice and slowly. So each time, you want to make sure the hand is right underneath your chest. So we have a tendency to walk up here, keep them under. Keep the hands right under the chest. Look straight down at the floor. 10 seconds. No rush on this. One more. And rest. All right, we're gonna do some intervals of plank today. So we're gonna start with a 10-second, then we'll go a 20-second, then a 30-second, okay? So we're gonna increase our planks. So, same thing, you're either here or here, but we wanna be out of our traps. All right, so I'm gonna do high plank, shoulders down. First one's short, only 10 seconds. Ready? And up. So I'm in plank position, glutes are tight, shoulders are down in the socket, looking at the floor, breathing, and lower. Come back into child's pose. So that's first one. Second one coming up is twice as long, 20 seconds. Tuck that toe, shoulders down, pop up. 20 now. So I'm breathing, my stomach's in, my glutes are tight, shoulders are down in the socket, 10 seconds. Hold it here. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Come back to child's pose again. We're gonna do one more for 30. All right, drop those shoulders and pop up. 30 seconds right here. So keep that little checklist going. So shoulders are down, stomach's tight, glutes are tight. I'm breathing, holding. Nice work, guys. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower. Good. And rest. All right. So round 1 done. We're gonna do all those again. So we start with that first crunch, the McGill crunch, with the bent leg. So take it back, flat on your back. Bend the right leg, straighten the left. This time, let's do opposite hand raise. So we're gonna do one hand in the air. So we'll go like this, lifting our chin. Remember to drive that back into the floor. So in this position, I still have that little space. So I want you to really pull your belly in and flatten. All right, ready? So my left hand's up, right knee is bent, and begin, crunch. So it's up, pause, and then lower. So pelvic tilt, raise, lower back down. Leading with the chin. We're 30 seconds each side on this one. Nice work. Take your time. One more. Now switch hands, switch legs, keep going. So make sure you really pelvic tilt, pull the belly in, reach the fingertips to the ceiling, eyes to the ceiling, lift those shoulders up as high as you can, and then lower. Nice work, 10 seconds. Good, keep that pelvic tilt going. Really pull the belly in tight, one more time. And rest. All right, we're bridging. This time we're gonna do a bridge march. So you're gonna come up to your bridge. So squeeze, pelvic tilt, raise up, bring your hands to your hips here. We're gonna march the knees, ready? And go. So marching. My hands are on my hips because I wanna make sure that my hips are not twisting. So you're gonna keep the hips high, march the knees. Still pushing through the heel of the foot that's on the floor. Nice work. Keep those glutes tight, hips raised. 10 seconds. One more. Rest, lower. Okay, reverse crunches. Hands come to the ears. Knees raise. We're gonna roll up into that little ball. Tap our feet to the ground. Ready, here we go. Come to the center and tap. Go in and out. Slowly. Roll up into that little ball. Again, a modification would be one knee at a time. So you can always modify these, make them a little easier. 15 seconds to go. One more time. And rest. Grab the knees. We go to slow bicycle. So both hands on the right leg, extend the left. Bring it in and switch. So we begin this way, nice and easy, getting warmed up, ready for 30 seconds of hard bicycle. So control on this, stretch, hold the core strong. Okay, knees in, get ready to go bicycle, and go. 30 seconds right here. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, belly's in tight. 15 seconds. Three, two, one. Grab the knees. Now we do it straight-legged. Both legs up. Grab the right leg, lower the left slowly. Belly in, transition at the top. Controlled right here. So it's a little stretch of the hamstring as we get ready to go. Hands to the floor, leg raises. Okay, stop at the top, belly in, hands to the floor, and go. Legs down and up. Take your time. So, no hips rocking. Pull the belly in tight. Drop those legs. Ten seconds. One more. Grab the knees. Rest for a second. We're gonna flip over for bird dog. So roll over. Remember in bird dog, I want you to bring the hands out in front, drop the shoulders, come to the floor. Ready? Here we go. Opposite arm. Opposite leg. Palm is in, toe flex down, look straight down to the floor. Take your time. Work on stability. Walk those hands back into your chest each time you get to the floor. Flex your lats. Back muscles nice and strong. 10 seconds. Two more. One more. And rest. All right, we're gonna finish this with our plank series. So we'll go a 10, a 20, a 30, and a 40. 45, it's easier for me to time. So we'll go 10 seconds first. So plank series here. So again, it could be elbows or straight arms. We'll take 10 seconds off in between. All right, we'll go here in 10 seconds. So drop the shoulders. One foot is out for 10 seconds. In 2, 1, up. So just holding right here. Working on all those little checklists. Starting easy. 3, 2, 1, rest. Sit back, stretch. Get ready for our 20-second plank. Same thing, shoulders down, 2, 1, up for 20 right here. So focus on the lats. You want to be out of the shoulders, glutes tight. 10 more seconds right here. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. 30 seconds next. You can change it up. We'll go to elbows this time for 30. Okay, ready? 2, 1, and go. So whichever plank you prefer, making sure that your shoulders are down in the socket, belly's in, glutes are tight. Holding our plank. Nice job. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, lower. All right, last time. This one's 45. So I'll show you a couple modifications here. I'm sure you guys know some of them, but we'll get ready to go. Last plank, 45 seconds. I'm gonna go back to our high plank. So I'm gonna start in our modified position. Ready, and go. So modified would be here, on my knees, okay? Another level would be one leg straight. So that's another level of this. Or again, knowing that we can be in our high plank. You can do this. If you need a break, you can always come back down or just holding into that plank. Making sure glutes are tight, shoulders are down in the socket. Hold here, we have last 15 seconds. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. All right, we'll go from here. I like to be on my knuckles. We'll do a little cat-cow stretch. So you're gonna pick your head up, breathe in. Shin down, tuck your tailbone under, arch your back up nice and high. So let's breathe in, head up, breathe out, tuck. Do it 2 more times. Head up, breathe in. Shin down, breathe out. 1 more time, head up. And chin down. Good, back to neutral. Now, touch your toes together. Knees are wide. Sit back. You're gonna walk your hands forward. And just let your forehead come down to the floor. Sitting in child's pose. Couple deep breaths here. Good. Nice and easy walking out of that. Coming back, bringing your hands to your hips. I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades, squeezing your glutes, just lean back a little bit. stretching out our hip flexors, so squeeze your glutes tight, belly in, good, and come back here. So just do a couple rolls, shoulder rolls, and then chin down, rolling your head. Good, stopping in the middle, and then roll to the back. All right, nice job, guys. Thanks for joining me today.